What is up, guys? Randy Commentator is back with another MW2 commentary. Play some FFA on everybody's scrapyard with the Barrett. And today's topic, I don't know if it goes out to many people, but it goes out to most people in relationships. So it's how to deal with relationship problems. And it's hard to deal with these kind of relationship problems. I know for myself, it's very hard. Arguments, whatever the problem may be, arguments, don't get to see each other, you don't want to talk to her, whatever it is. I'm gonna tell you how to deal with it, especially if it's arguments. So basically, you don't want to, first of all, you don't want to come off as real pushy towards her. So that's one thing you shouldn't do, like come off pushy and aggressive, and you want things to go your way only. That's one way you should never come off to a girl, period, even if she's your girlfriend. That's one way to avoid a problem. But if you guys are already in a problem, say you've been together for a year, and let's say you're losing interest, and all you gotta do is argue back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you tell it, and you're tired of it, you're sick and tired of it, like, I'm sick and tired of us arguing, I don't think we should be together, she makes a fuss about it. What you could do, basically, is tell her, there's always better people for you out there, don't dwell on us, and if you want, we can stay friends. That's one way you can avoid a problem. Let's say you want to break up with her. That's one way you can avoid a problem. You tell her there's always somebody better out there, better than me, better in every way. So, if you still want to be friends, we can still be friends. That's one way you can go about it. It's a very easy way. That's the very easy way to go about it. But you can also, stop talking to her. Just, she's arguing with you. Let's say you do want to be with her, but she's just arguing with you nonstop, and she's being really, really annoying. And you just, you're sick and tired of it. So what you would do to deal with it, even if you want to be with her, this is it. If you want to be with her, what you would do to deal with it was you would stop talking to her. Ignore her for 2-3 days. And sooner or later, she's going to say, babe, why are you ignoring me? And you'll tell her, you're annoying when you argue, and I'm sick and tired of arguing. And she'll get the idea that you don't want to argue with her, and you just want to be in a normal relationship with her. And, some girls don't realize that until you stop talking to them. So, it's actually a very good idea. Another way is, let's say, whatever the problem is, arguing or whatever it is, you guys had a fight about something, whatever. It's the same thing as arguing. But what you would do, you would tell her, look, I would like some space from you. I want a week alone away from you. And if, can you agree with that? And then after that 1 week, we'll get back on track, back to normal. And honestly, this is where it plays in on love. Because if she cares about you that much, and she cares and she wants to be in a relationship with you, she will say, okay, I'll give you the week. She will agree to the week or however long you want to be away from her so you guys can get back on track. But if she doesn't agree with you two together and dating, then in all reality, she probably doesn't want to really be with you. She's probably just using you, or she's just with you because she has nobody else. Many reasons. So you always got to think about it in a way like, why won't you give me the week? You can question her. She'll probably make up lies, or she'll tell you the truth. So, take these things into play. That's another way. And there's many other ways to deal with it. Trust me, I know a lot. And I think the best way to do it, let's say if you want to break up with her, is the first thing I said. Tell her there's other people out there, there's more fish in the sea better than me that can treat you better than I do. And I just don't want to be with you anymore. I'd rather be alone. And I know, some of the things I said may hurt the girl. Because some of the things I'm saying to you can hurt her and hurt her feelings. And make her feel like you didn't want to be with her from the start. Whatever you told her was a lie. Or that, all the time you spent with her was complete bullshit and not true. Which a lot of girls do think that. But to yourself, don't think only about her. You can't only sit down and think about her when you're dealing with relationship problems. This is how to deal with it. But this is something, if you decide to break up with her and tell her what I said, it's not only about her, because she's going to bring up, oh, what about my feelings? She's going to bring that up. She's going to make you feel like you only thinking about yourself. And if that happens, don't let her get to you. Don't let her make you think that you're only thinking about yourself, because damn well that even if you can love each other and all, but sometimes you don't want to be with her, and she's got to understand that you don't want to be with her. You'd rather be alone. And then some girls will feel like, oh, that you're only thinking about yourself, and they'll try to force you back into the relationship. and then you're just not gonna you want to be in it. She's sooner or later gonna realize that you don't want to be in a relationship, and she's gonna be even more hurt that you're with her and you don't want to be in it when from the start you told her you didn't want to be in it. Even with whatever I told you. So some girls won't listen to the advice I'm giving you. So some girls like you'll be like, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, and I just feel like there's better people out there. You know what I said the first time, and they won't agree with it. Or you'll ask for some space and they won't agree with it. There's many ways to deal with relationship problems, but there's many girls out there, women, whatever however old you are, that won't agree to what you want, and you won't, and it'll just cause you not to be able to deal with the problem. But what you have to do if you really want to resolve the problem and be with her, or if you want to break up with her and resolve the problem, then you have to man up and actually tell her, no matter who she is. She could be the meanest person in the world, but you're still gonna have to tell her. And I only gave you three ways of saying how to deal with it, but there are ways that will work on some people. Some people won't agree with it, but take my advice, like, the three things I just said, take it into your advantage and think, like, it can work. And I know it can work because some people will agree. And it also comes between, like, you guys could be fighting a lot, right? And it'll come to the point where you're feeling, oh, I don't want to be with her. She'll feel the same way. And one of you two are going to have to admit it. Like, this also goes for girls. If you're with a guy who you don't want to be with, who's annoying to you or whatever, you don't have, like, the feelings for him you used to, tell him. Tell him, look, I don't want to be with you. I don't have the same feelings as I used to have. I'd rather be on my own. There are other girls out there that'll make you even happier than I did. So let's either stay friends or separate from each other's lives. And it works for girls too. Tell them, don't hold back. Also, if you want space and you want to be on your own, tell them as well. You tell them, oh, I want space away from you. I want to be on my own. I just want to find what I need and what I should be doing with myself. And once this week or whatever, how long you're taking away from each other is over, we'll get back to normal and back on track and be the happy couple we used to be. Like, take those things. If you're a girl, take them into consideration because they can work for you. Because there are guys who are annoying and aggressive and in every way bad. So don't hold back if you don't want to be with him or you just want time away. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip video for relationships. This has been Randy Commentaries, and I'm out. Peace.